The worst thing to happen to a 10-year-old while they're learning a new sport is shitting themselves.
Multiple contact! Fuck off!
So what is going on, buds? My name is Freaky, and welcome to another story time. Today is going to be a weird one, and I'm going to tell you fast and short. I shit myself. That's the end of the story. I was 10 years old, and I shit myself at school. It's the end of the story, so you can go click away now. The video it's over now. So I grew up in a middle school that was heavily based around basketball, so much that the team would probably win 10 out of 9 times in our 8th grade state competitions for basketball. Like, we were really, really good, and everyone would hop in and want to play basketball. There was not a single guy that was not playing basketball in the classes. So they had, like, I believe 3rd and 4th grade, which were together, and then 4th and 5th grade, which were together, and then 6th, 7th, and 8th, which were together, and then they had separate teams for each section, which was like the A team and the B team. The B team was kind of like the worse off people, like the bench warmers of the team or the school, and then the A team was just like the really good pro players, and that's just how the basketball thing went, right? So I was young. I believe I was 10 or 11. I really don't remember ages when I was in what grade or when or whatever. Probably at 3rd or 4th grade I was starting this off, and I wanted to play basketball, right? So the first meetup was not even a practice, really. It was just like, everybody, let's all know each other and get the hang of things. Just see, basically the coaches wanted to spot out who was the good players, who was actually making baskets in the big gymnasium that we were all shooting hoops in and stuff. And I was just, hanging out with some buds because I've been to this school for like about 3 years at this time. And I was talking to my buds because they were in here too, and I wanted to play basketball with them. And we were just all shooting hoops, and we are just like trying to get good and trying to impress the coaches because we really wanted to get on the A team, or at least make it on the team, even though everyone was going to make it on the team. And something very strange happens. I start feeling like a wet thing happening out of my asshole. I stop. I kid you not. I like shoot the basketball, just throw it up in the air, and right when it hits the backboard and drops into the basket, I just feel something drop out of my asshole. Like, just a weird, wet feeling coming out of my ass. And this is the first time I've ever experienced this, and I believe it's the only time I've ever experienced this, and I'm still, to this day, scared of this ever happening. So I start standing there, right? I'm like, okay, that's a little weird. Did I just pee myself or something? Like, what just happened? Why is there something coming out of my asshole? So I pause, right? I'm like, okay, let's just sit here for a little bit. Let's stand. Okay, is there anything else coming out? No? Okay, we pick up the basketball. We start dribbling it around. As I'm dribbling it around the court, I'm talking to my buddies, and I'm getting a little antsy. I'm like, oh shit, something is seriously coming out of my ass right now. There's literally a water break that is coming out of my ass. It feels like I am squirting or squeezing a water bottle that I shoved up my ass, and it's coming out now. This is a lot of liquid coming out of my asshole. And I start wondering, I'm like, I'm in basketball shorts. Is this noticeable? I'm like freaking out at this point. So I go and sit down, right? And I'm like, okay, this has got to stop. I don't know what's going on right now. I didn't feel like I had to take a shit. I'm just playing basketball, and then this happens. So I get up and I'm like, oh shit, this is progressing really, really quickly. I can feel it coming down my thigh. So I run out of the gym, and then I go down by these like preschool bathrooms, which are down the hallway from the gymnasium, and I go in there, right? And I'm like freaking out. I'm like, oh shit, did anyone see? Hopefully it doesn't smell. Do I smell? I don't know. And I start basically grabbing the paper towel from this little preschooler little dispenser thing. I'm like tearing it off. I'm like, oh shit. I start grabbing it, right? And I pull down my basketball shorts. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What is this? What is there, like a monster coming out of my asshole? Am I gonna meet Satan here? Like, what is going on? So I pull out my basketball shorts, and I'm like grabbing the paper towel, wiping my ass, and I'm like, dude, this shit keeps coming. It won't stop. So I run into the stall really quickly. Yes, I wasn't even in the stall at this point yet because I really didn't think anyone was going to come in. So I run into the stall, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? This is not stopping. I keep pulling, like, paper towel over my hand over and over again until I just keep wiping, and I'm just like, this is seriously not stopping. And at this point, one of my buddies come in, and they're like, hey, Tom, we're about to start free throws or something like that. I'm like, hold on a second. I'm fucking dealing with something. I didn't say that, but I was like, hold on a second. You know, I'll be out in just a little bit. I'm taking a shit, or something like that. And in the middle of telling him this, I was literally like scraping my asshole, trying to get every little drop of liquid that kept squirting out for God knows what. And I just said, fuck it. You know what? What I'm gonna do right here? I'm gonna grab a whole bunch of paper towel, a whole bunch of toilet paper. I'm just gonna wrap it in a huge wad. Too bad I don't have a diaper on anymore. I grew out of that stage, but I wrapped it up in a huge wad and stuck it in between my ass cheeks and then just walked out of the bathroom. And I was like, okay, this is it. I got this. This is gonna be good. So I walk out there and we start doing free throws, and then after that it was just back to like recess time and everyone's starting to shoot hoops and everything all over again. And I'm sitting here thinking, holy shit, why is this coming out of my ass? I'm really not feeling like I have to take a shit. I didn't fart and it just like squirted everywhere. I didn't even know that even happened to people. I was just drinking water like a normal child. What is going on with my body right now? And then everything seems like it's going all right. I'm like, okay, I got the situation handled. I'm a good person. I'm a good child. I can get this done. I'm growing up. You know, that's what life is all about. And I'm like, okay, this kind of feels a little weird. It feels like it's getting a little bit soggy. And then I start feeling it coming down both of my thighs, the back and the front, and I'm really scared at this moment because I start to smell a smell that I didn't smell in the first time. So I ended up just slowly, briskly walking out as this stuff is coming down, even past my basketball short line, and which is, you know, below the knees. And I was like, this is really messed up. There's seriously some problem with me. So I go and I squat on the toilet. I'm like, this needs to be out now. This needs to end. I squeeze as hard as I can and everything comes out like a garden hose. And mind you, the color is not of shit. It is of a yellowy substance. And I'm like, it's literally water, but it's like a yellow. Now someone's gonna tell me in the comment section, you had this disease back then, freak. You had it. You had the disease and now you're cured somehow. Because you did this. You got rid of it. And I'm going to be like, yes, that's exactly what I did. And I forced it out until it was completely done, wiped my ass clean, and went back to the basketball court where it ended up the little training thing was over, and then everyone was already leaving. And I was like, well, damn. Interesting way to introduce myself to basketball at this school. And I left that day never telling that story to anybody. And I just told you guys it today. It's been your bud Freak. And when I was 11 years old, I had a liquidy, yellowy substance that kept coming out of my asshole and I didn't know how to stop it.